Alright, welcome back everyone. So we've got another game here today. It's between the GOAT, the Nuwa GOAT himself, FireFox, versus Avely. So it's Nuwa versus Tsukuyomi. I personally think it's a very interesting matchup. Since Japan is fairly new, so we haven't seen this one a lot. Because initially everyone was playing Japanese mirrors. We didn't get to see a lot of this, but this is going to be very interesting. I think it's slightly Nuwa favored, maybe. Probably, yeah. Slightly Nuwa favored. But this will be very interesting to watch. FireFox, obviously a great Nuwa player, which is surprising since he recently started playing her, but he's excellent with it. As I like to mention, he keeps ending my winning streaks with Nuwa. I believe he's done it twice now. Very annoying, but also very proud of him. I do like to think I played a tiny part in that. Interesting. He actually, a minor mistake here, but he did not actually need to build it with a peasant. He could have just let it build by itself, because he's not really in a rush right now, right? To advance, since he still needs to build the hero Kvoth. He missed out on some eco, but it's not that big of a deal. But still, minor things add up like that. So, I think this sounds a bit low, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, maybe it's better now. So, let's talk about the map a bit. I believe this one is Snake Dance, yeah. I don't think I've actually played this map a lot. Maybe like once or twice. But looking at it, this seems like a very... Okay, so it's a fairly big map with a lot of cliffs. And a relatively safe back hunt on your second town center, but no gold. And goals are usually on the other side, it seems. I don't know if it's this specific variant of the map, or this map is always like this, but interesting. I suppose there's one gold mine here as well. So this forest does make it a bit difficult for FireFox. But interesting. Interested to see how these players play. Oh, that's an excellent relic for FireFox, the free golden lions, one of my favorite relic. I don't know why he has it here. I would just send it like right here. Go sit on his second town center and send your myth unit as well. Yeah, this is a weird build order actually. He's got 6 on food. I'm not sure why. You don't really need 6 on food as Nuwa ever, unless you're going for like chill and spam maybe. But this is interesting. Wonder what he's got planned. It does seem like he's going for a second town center. He could have just had like 3 on food maybe, and he could have been building it right now. Machine work. Why is he building a machine workshop? I mean, this is definitely a 2-town center map. It's such a big map with cliffs. I don't see the point in this machine workshop. Oh, sorry, let me just Alt-D, I'm sorry. This is very weird. And he sees the second town center as well. Oh, he's going for 1 town center. That, I think... Yeah, I think that might be a mistake. But interesting. With FireFox, you never know what he's up to. Always just some unexpected stuff, so always fun to watch. But I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. Like, he'd have to move all the way from here. There's a cliff, so move here. There's another cliff, easily wallable. 2 walls here, and that's like his base secured. Another wall here. He'll have to go another wall here. So he'll have to go all the way from here. Or he can just push through the walls, but that buys the 2 town center player a lot of time. So I'm very interested. If I were FireFox here, I would just send one of the Jeongjis to raid to see what my opponent is doing. Who apparently is just booming. And he's gonna see that FireFox is on 1 TC. So I imagine he's gonna react with Making some... what would I make here if I was the Japanese player? I think maybe a... Probably a dojo and a stable. That seems like the most appropriate. FireFox, I'd let this golden lion die. Because they do not respawn unless both of them are dead. He's already lost one, so it's probably for the best. I'm very confused about what FireFox is trying to do. I mean, there's back hunt, so you can't really pressure this. And he has a back gold mine over here, so he can't really pressure this either. So I think 1 TC here is a bit questionable. But there's always a benefit of going 1 TC, and that's basically forces your opponent to react to it. And once they're reacting, they usually do make some mistakes, so I guess that's why 1 TC is a fairly good option, but let's see. He does not have the attachments, that's probably for the best. I don't think he can afford to continuously spam army. I wonder if you can take out the TC actually. They do have crush damage. Yeah, this is very smart. He's sending these in first because they have high pierce armor, relatively high pierce armor. Yeah, he's probably gonna take this down because, see, Avely made a mistake. He saw that he was one town center. So he knew he's making army. That's the only alternative. Well, I suppose he could be on a village center, but why would he? So yeah, I think if Avely just reacted a little bit and made like 2 heroes or something here, he'd be more than fine. But yeah, FireFox caught him very much out of position, so this is good. He doesn't actually have a big eco lead. He's just 4 villagers ahead, which is surprising. I don't know why. I would have expected it to be a lot more, but I guess it's the Kvothu and the fact that he lost a few here. Anyways, see, this is what I meant. You never know what FireFox is gonna do. Sometimes he'd just sit in his base with a village center and go fast mythic, or he'd just push out with 1 TC. I guess this is one of Japan's weakness against Nuwa. You really don't know what the opponent is doing. Yeah, he's suiciding a bit. That's a mistake, especially versus a Tsukuyomi, because Tsukuyomi gets this upgrade. It gives towers 40% damage. That's insane. They're doing 22.4 PS damage, so you have to be super careful. FireFox is in a great position right now, but yeah, again, you have to be careful. I think he's gonna lose this. That's really bad. That's really bad. You can't really do this. And he's losing units one by one. This is really nicely played by Avely. You send the weasel here. Pick units off one by one. This is the second unit I saw him pick. I'm sure there were more. Oh, the special attack is so brutal. That was... Oh, I think I killed like 5 units right there. That's a bit insane. So now, if I were... Okay, now he goes for the second town center. That's probably smart. Yeah, it's probably the right decision. I mean, he can't really push. Or could he? Nah, he still got 1500. So I suppose... Okay, he's going for his town center as well. Okay, he saw it. I think the two... Oh, if they get the special attack off, that could be pretty brutal. Pretty sure they could kill off these like 3 low HP Chongqis. And it doesn't really matter if he loses them, he's just gonna get them back. Which is a bit silly. I think the scout power is a bit too strong, but I don't know. Pick the low HP unit. Oh, very nice. That was really nice. He's getting the upgrade as well for the weasels. They're gonna do a lot of damage. What's the damage actually? 24 hack damage per second. That's really good. Oh, he should be careful. He should have had this like walled up. One here, and one here. This is really risky. If he catches it, is he gonna catch it? Okay, maybe. I mean, let's see. Oh, that's excellent. Very good reaction time by FireFox. Not even losing one. That was really good. Really nice. He should just use the special. Just kill them off. It's got a 3x versus myth units. Yeah, see? Look at that damage. That's insane. All of these are basically dead. But FireFox is in a good position. He should wall this off. You have to be super careful versus these weasels. One wall here and maybe here. And actually one wall here and here. And you just secure this hunt as well. 1250 food right here. Oh, this might be a little greedy. I gotta be super careful here. Okay, he didn't. Too risky. Does he have the upgrade? Yeah, he does. He sees them going there. And he pulls back. Very nice. Very safe. I'm not sure about this one though. I much rather would have preferred him to go like here, throw up a ball lay, and just go mythic. I guess I think this might be a mistake. I think this could be a mistake, yeah. Let's check the eco upgrades. X pickaxe. And here we've got the same, obviously. And he's getting the next line, and he is also getting the next line. This is such a good upgrade. Vibrant land. That's a very, that's a very aggressive fortress. But I mean, I see the plan here. He wants it to be able to attack this, and he can use force protection here as well. It's really smart. Very high risk, very high reward. FireFox is very notorious for this. Forward fortresses. Like he'd make it right here if he could. This could be a bit tricky because he can just spam siege right now, so FireFox needs to get this. Yeah, he is doing it. He's making siege from here, which is a bit of a mistake. I'd rather just throw this up. You get the attachment, then you just spam this siege crossbow. Just make like 3 here. And I think this could be like game ending right here. Just get the attachment and then just make a siege crossbow. This is about time. It's about who can get the siege out first, right? Yeah, no, I think this is a big mistake. Yeah, okay, he did. But that's really nice actually. It feels like I'm playing Nuwa right now. But FireFox was a bit slow. He needed to do this instantly. Does he have a market? No market right now, but I don't know if he had the rest or not, but he needed to do this instantly. But alright, better late than never. A general little tip. Now, I'm not sure if it's a bug. So I don't know if it's like you're exploiting a bug or something, but a general tip versus Japan's siege right here is that if there's something in front of this building, it will not be able to attack the building itself. So if instead of this wood line right here, there was, let's say, a military barracks, this siege unit would have to destroy the military barracks in order to start attacking the Baole. So, again, yeah, he should have, so I don't know if that's a bug or not, but anyways, once your Shogun, another tip, once your Shogun starts attacking a myth unit, you just delete that myth unit. You do not want to give him the free samurais, I think. Yeah, he got like 2 free samurais out of it. He gets 1 for every 100 damage dealt. No, you can't do that. You just delete this. Just... okay. Yeah, you just gotta delete these, I think. Yeah, look at that. He's gonna get another samurai. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get one on the next hit or something. It isn't exactly 100, I think, but... yeah. I'm not Yeah, that was a bad fight for FireFox. That all those free samurais, they really add up. It's such an expensive unit as well. Let me see how much they actually cost. Yeah, that's like 180 resources, right? Yeah, 180 resources for a samurai. And he got so many of them for free. These are 2 here, and I think there were another 2 here. So those are 4 samurais. That's what, 720 resources he got from the Shogun. Yeah, you should have deleted those myth units. Once the Shogun gets on the myth unit, you just delete it. That's the only choice you have. Or if you can run away, but most can't. 5.5 speed. I think this might have been a mistake, this forward Paole. Especially if you're gonna go mythic behind it. So you're gonna lose this Paole, you're gonna lose the forest protection. So you have to ask, was it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think it was. Like, it would have been worth it if this gold mine wasn't here. If this was the only gold mine and he would have pushed him off, then definitely. But he just moved here, so there was really no damage done to Avely's economy. But FireFox is going mythic behind it, while Avely is also fairly close. It's really smart. If you can hold this location and prevent him from going on this gold mine and just like let this one deplete, he's going to be in an excellent position. FireFox actually has really good map control. And he has the resources. Just sell some food and buy some wood and just take this town center as well. These spearmen, they're gonna die so quickly to these water dragons. The Qinglongs and the hero, Li Jing. This position's lost, I think. Nice, he's got the advanced defenses as well. Very nice. And the Shogun's getting so much value. 6 samurai for free right now. Actually, can I add this to a control group? I want to keep tabs on this. Okay. I can't. But this is nice. Oh, does this not have a minimum range? That's pretty cool. I think that's the only ranged siege unit that does not have a minimum range. Interesting. Yeah, just give this up. Don't suicide units. Yeah, that's fine. Throw up a ball layer here and maybe another one here. But he can't really afford it right now. He is getting the eco upgrades. That's pretty good. And just spam Tiger Cav here. Just make a machine workshop here, a wall here, and then start sieging it down. This is a pretty big mistake. He's throwing units one by one versus a castle that's doing how much damage? 47.3 multiplied by 1.25. So that's a lot of damage. That's a good Great Flood, killing off the 3 siege units, and yeah, he should be able to kill all of this now. Would have been better if he had one Qinglong here, one special attack right here, gets rid of all of this. But it's fine, it's not that big of a deal. 12 samurais for free, that's insane. I think that's like the highest value Shogun I've ever seen. Nice, and the Qinglong here. What was that damage? This one's really strong. Its special attack does 40 pierce damage. That can't be right. Does oh, it's 40 multiplied by 6, so it's just 200. No wait, 240 damage. That's pretty strong. And it summons those minion type thingies as well. I think FireFox is, despite the score, I think FireFox is in a pretty good position because Avely is gonna run out of gold. Oh, don't suicide units, just stay back. His gold mine's expired, just stay back. This is pointless. Yeah, FireFox threw away a lot of units this game. These need to be here. Yeah, just sit back. Just fortify this position, get some range siege here, and just maybe even a double bowl. The game should be over here. He's getting it on the... Yeah, this Scott power is so strong. Especially the secondary cost of it you get with the Sacred Gate. Super OP. Yeah, this should not have happened at all. This was the only position that FireFox needed to hold. Yeah, he needed like a wall here, a wall here, a wall here, and like double bow and like 2 towers. Game would have been over right here. And then you just secure this position as well. With army or with buildings, whatever. Damn, this guy loves his siege. I wonder if he's got the... Yeah, he's got the upgrade. What's it called? Divine Prefecture. Very strong upgrade. Very, very strong. It's like Riggs Tula multiplied by 3, I think. 60%. Ridiculous. Let me see. 14 samurais. And he's got another one here as well. Yeah, FireFox realizing that. Very nice. Probably should have done that sooner, but this is fine. But now you have to... You have to hold both these positions, that's the goal. You can't just like secure one position and then give up the other one. But he is gonna lose this position now. But now this is empty, so if I were FireFox here, I would just send... That's a scary army. I would just send this here and just start walling it up. Yeah, smart. That's actually so funny. Whatever I'm talking about, he's doing it. Go. Convert this into a tower as well. And then make another tower and then just tower creep, wall, tower. You have to be a bit abusive, quote unquote. Not sure how strong these are. Like they basically pierce through. So they're like the Draugr, the Freyr myth unit Draugr, I believe. Because its attack pierces through as well, but... Okay, I'll continue after this fight, but I think FireFox is losing this one pretty hard. Oh, he's got a Titan Gate, that's... Was that Avely? No, it's him. What, in 2 minutes? 1.5 minutes, what? Is it this upgrade? What? It's insane. In 80 seconds. Probably the Kvotho's with the upgrade, I guess. But anyways, I was talking about this. These are really strong, especially if you get this upgrade. Sorry, this one, right? It's pierce damage plus 50. X range of range attack and plus 4 range. So its attack basically pierces through your units further, I believe. So I've never really tested it. But I think that is what Avely is going for. But how do you deal with these dragons? I guess these are actually pretty good versus the dragons, right? 125 crush damage per hit versus a 80 crush armor. Yeah, they'd actually be pretty good. Yep. Nice, interesting. Back on 28 free samurais for Avely. 28 free samurais. That's insane. How much even is that? That's 180, right? Per, so multiply by 28. That's around 5,000 resources. A little over 5,000. That's insane. That's like the highest value you can possibly get. Okay, the one's dead now. That's very high. Really? I swear I haven't seen this game before. It's really funny though. Like everything I'm saying, FireFox is doing that. Just a little bit slower. So I think if he just does it a bit sooner, he probably would have won it here and then won it here. Very cool to see. These are also probably going to be really good versus this. Or maybe not. Not sure about these spearmen that he's making. The quote-unquote trash units. Me personally, I don't really like making units like these in the hyper late game. The hard counter units. Because you have to like be super careful with them. You have to micro each and every fight extensively, even in the late game. Like it's fine in the early game. It's good in the early game, but in the late game I just like to make strong units. So if I were Avely here, I'd just go for like samurais, onamushas, and the myth units, the onmoraki, and the siege. And you can see FireFox doing this. He's not making those Dao swordsmen or the Javelineers or something like that. Just Tsukuyomi and the Tiger Cav. So I think he needs more Tiger Cav right now. Less of these. Wow, those are... He's got a Titan, but he doesn't have iron upgrades. I guess they're not that bad with these two relics. 0.2 divine damage per hit. And they're cheaper as well, so 81.49. That's fine. I guess. Whatever. Avely. Oh. Oh, that was brutal. But both of these players need to start their trade route right about now. Though Avely does not really have map control. He's got like, what, 25% of the map or something? Why is this GC empty? Has no one grabbed this since the start of the game? That's a really big mistake by both of these players. I wonder if you position this here, could you take this out? Probably. Maybe not. Anyways. But anyways, this GC needed to be taken like 10, 12, 15 minutes ago. Let's wall this off. Double wall this. Triple wall this. Quadruple wall this. Whatever 5 walling is, do that as well. But yeah, FireFox needs to start trade. His eco isn't as good as it should be. I wonder why. He's got a Dao swordsman here for some reason. Has this been here since the start of the game? That's pretty bad. It's chilling right here. That's basically you're playing on -2 population, despite being on 2 down centers. Yeah, that's not good. Imagine if he had a Shogun right here versus a Titan. That would be pretty cool actually. That would actually be, yeah. I wonder if he had, like, if I were Avely and I saw that he was researching a Titan, and I had my Shoguns alive, I would have just kept them in my base. And then push out once the Titan comes, so I can get like free samurais. Also, Avely is not really utilizing his trees to the maximum okay, he is actually. But he needs to make like 2 more of these onmorakis, so he starts getting them instead of the weasels. I think that's how it works. I might be wrong though. By the way, sorry for the switching of colors. I've got the friends and foe colors. So whichever player I've got selected turns blue. Yeah, I think FireFox is just winning right now. Take the TC. I feel like both these players hate taking town centers. Let's go and take it. Take the town center. Has he? Okay, he has started. What is this? Is that just like a gauntlet mode thingy? Not sure. But anyways. I've noticed Firefox has started making a lot of these lately. The Tsukuyomi. While they're good, I still think you need more Tiger Cav than you need the Tsukuyomi. I'm not a big fan. Well, I do like them, but yeah, you have to be super careful about them. They're pretty low hit points. Oh, okay, these are OP. Look at that damage. That's... What? That's... Okay, he does have the upgrade. I was gonna say, if that's without the upgrade, they're broken. But no, that is with the... Oh. Man, I wanted to see how much damage this was gonna do. It looks like a missile. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. Damn, these are OP. I'm gonna start making them. They are pretty expensive though. They're actually really expensive, 207. Are they? I'm forgetting the price for the other ones, but I guess they do serve as like... I guess their closest comparison would be to the Ballista from Norse. Let's see how much that costs. 150, 150, so yeah. Pretty much the same. So these are cheaper because wood's a lot easier than gold. Anyways, very well played by Firefox. I was a bit uncertain about his strategy there, the 1 TC. It turned out pretty well overall. Especially since he went for like 2 TC and then 3 TC after doing the initial damage, so that was really good. Because most players would have just kept pushing and pushing 1 TC, and they probably would have lost. Not sure though, but probably, yeah. Especially once the towers come in for Tsukuyomi. But if trying to think of the ideal, like the optimal way to play this matchup, from China's side, I won't comment from Japan's side because I haven't played this enough. But I think from China's side, if he went for that 1 TC play, that was as good as he could have had. But if he went for 2 town center, I would have just gone for like 2 TC, fast heroic, into the white horse cav. Just make like 10-15 white horse cav and just start waiting. Japan really lacks a good answer to these hyper mobile units. I believe it's 6.6 speed with thundering hooves for the white horse cav. So Japan can't really deal with it. They'd have to like wall up, play super defensive, and you get the entire map for free. And then you can go mythic behind that. But Firefox went for a very high risk, high reward play. And I'm still not sure if it was worth it. I mean, it did kind of cause a lot of idle time. Had to move from here to here. But at the same time, he did lose his forest protection and his Baule, and he had to spend time building it and repairing it. And he lost a lot of unit. It was probably not worth it. But anyways, very well played by Firefox. This Tau Swordsman's still chilling right here. GG. See you guys soon.